what's happening, gamers? It's Kwing here, and I've been getting a lot of requests to show my setup on how I record the PS4, how we've been live streaming and all that fun stuff. So I thought I would just go over some stuff really quick. As you can see right now, my TV is actually playing Need for Speed Rivals, and then right here on the laptop, you'll notice that the video capture card is working while the PS4 is hooked up. Now, how am I doing that? Well, as you know, the PS4 has the HDCP lock, which prevents people from using HDMI video capture devices. It locks out the signal. And as I've said before in the past, this is a Hollywood thing where they want to block out stuff. But how I'm doing this is I actually have to use a HDMI splitter or a HDMI converter, which takes the HDMI signal and turns it into DV. And we'll look at the back of the card in a little bit. But the HDMI converter is a mono piece. It works really, really well. I actually have to have it plugged into the wall, and please excuse my setup. This is just for what we've been doing with the live stream. Once we're done live streaming, the PS4 is up in my office and it looks all nice. But to make sure that I don't short it out, I have it on our Asian furniture coffee table thing, which works really well. Prevents the cat from, you know, with all my carpeting and things like that, from shorting out my system. But I'm going to show you the back of the system so you can see how this setup works, and it works moderately well. Okay, so we're now behind the HDMI converter, and just so you know, how this thing works is, you see right here, this is DV, and what it does is this cable converts the HDMI signal from the PS4, goes all the way to the converter and converts it into DV, and this removes the HDCP lock. And then I just take the HDMI wire for my capture card, plug it in here, run it all the way up to the Elgato, and it just goes right there, and then boom, there's the picture. Now for the audio is a little bit trickier. You have to use the aux out for the audio, and it plugs into the back of the HDMI converter fine. However, on the PS4, at least my version, it's defective, so this is like incredibly loose. It's like not even in there at all. See, there's really no force to pull it out. There are a lot of models with the PS4 that are very defective, but that's the only issue that I've had with my PS4. I don't have the red or blue ring of death or any of the other problems, but you probably could duct tape this thing in, but I've noticed my PS4 runs very hot, so I just leave it plugged in there very loose, and it still gives me some sound, which I'll show you as we close. But as you can see, it's very loose, it's not snapping into place, and that's the only problem I have. So when Tinky here comes by and bumps into my equipment, she easily knocks the wire out. And you can hear that the audio is coming out of the TV and the capture card just fine. So that's basically going to conclude my how to video capture PS4 using the HDMI converter. I'm going to get to recording my Sunday drive in a few minutes and talk to you guys about me going on vacation, which is something I don't normally do, but I'm going to be gone for about a week, so there won't be any live streams coming up because I won't be around. But hopefully, you know, you guys will be able to do this as well. If you have a PS4, I'll leave the link in the description where you can go and buy these wonderful items. If you have any problem with your PS4, like with the audio out, just make sure you're not rough with it, because you don't want to break any part of the system. Hopefully what I showed you will work just fine. It seems to do very well for the live stream. And speaking of live stream, I will be doing a live stream today from 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until 10 p.m. And you can check us out on Twitch. But I'm going to get to work. I just woke up, so I hope you guys have an awesome day, and hope to see you on the live stream. Enjoy Sunday drive in a few hours. Bye, gamers.